My daughter Jessica and I were on a speaking tour in India a few years ago, and we thought, while in India, let's meet the Dalai Lama, of course. So we flew to Dharamshala, which is this little town nestled in the heart of the Himalayan mountains. We hired a taxi that was this beat-up old van, and we started meandering up this mountain to the top where the ashram of the Dalai Lama was, in hopes to meet him. Well, the road was just covered in potholes, and it was just 3 lanes deep of traffic and Vespas buzzing around, and there was a cliff on the right side, and I'm hanging on with white knuckles to this vehicle that's just bouncing around, trying not to decorate the inside of this poor guy's van, and praying that the brakes hold up till we get to the top, and afraid that we're not gonna make it, and that we're gonna bottom out every time we hit a pothole. And all of a sudden, I hear this bell. It sounds like the bell of a pedal bike. I mean, it couldn't be because we were barely making it up in a vehicle. And sure enough, I look through this cracked side mirror, and there's this young monk. And he's on a pedal bike, and he's got his gold robe shoved between his legs, and he's pedaling, and he's sweating, and he's ringing this bell as if to say, like, wait for me. And the most extraordinary thing happened. This young guy came up right beside our van. And he looked in, and he looked right at me, and he smiled, and he reached out, and he held on to the open window of our van. He just held on, effortlessly. And you know what? We carried him all the way up to the top of the mountain with us, his destination. He just held on. I want you to think about your life right now. And have you been climbing a mountain? Have you had to climb a mountain? None of us are insulated. We all have mountains to climb, don't we? We all have potholes to avoid. We all have cliffs that we have to shy away from, and we're struggling in almost a seemingly impossible journey sometimes. But it's important to think of that young monk hitchhiker and how in life sometimes all we have to do is just reach out and hold on. Hold on to our people, hold on to our loved ones, hold on to our church, our pastor, our mentors, our coaches, our leaders, our community. We just have to hang on, and you know what? They can help us through those big, deep, dark patches and keep us away from the cliffs and keep us out of the potholes and carry us a little further on our destination. You're not alone on this journey. Sometimes all we have to do is reach out and hang on. And for those of you who are wondering if Jessica and I ever met the Dalai Lama, you can read about it in my book.